Hello everybody, welcome to the first episode in How to Solo Crawmerax. For this first episode we're going to start off with Lilith because she's the easiest character, but I do plan on doing all 4 of the characters. So, first thing we're going to look at is my skills. Obviously you're going to have Phase Walk, we're going to start from left to right. You have 5 in Diva, 5 in Inner Glow, 5 in Hard to Get, and 5 in Girl Power. Dramatic entrance is optional, but I definitely prefer it over striking. It's a lot better than striking, so if you're going to put one of those, get striking. And mind games only put 2 or 3. If you put more than 2 or 3, it's overkill. And now in the elemental tree, all you want is Quicksilver. Spark is optional. In the assassin tree, you'll want Slayer at 5, Silent Resolve at 5, Hit and Run at 5, Enforcer at 5, and High Velocity at 5. Blackout's optional, but I recommend getting it. Next, we're going to be looking at my guns. Now, you're going to want a main weapon and 3 elemental weapons. The Anarchy is the best weapon for Crawmerax, and the best Anarchy is a Steel Anarchy, so look up for that. You're going to want a shock weapon, preferably the Orion. A corrosive weapon, preferably the Pestilent Defiler, and the 6 round Pestilent Defilers are the best, because they have a higher DPS. And a Combustion Hellfire, which is the best fire weapon to get. You want a Mercenary class mod with ammo regeneration. A Transfusion Grenade mod, which you can get from vendors in the vanilla game. And a shield, preferably similar to mine, with quick health regeneration and a high recharge rate. And finally, you're going to want a Catalyst class mod with +2 team find rare items. So after you kill Crawmerax, you have a better chance of finding legendaries and pearlescents. Now, as we're going up the elevator, I'd like to say that when you get up there, Crawmerax is going to do one of 3 things. He's either going to choose HIV balls at you, he's going to fly in the air and do a shockwave onto the ground, or he's just going to come and Leroy Jenkins you. I believe in this playthrough of mine, he comes and Leroy Jenkins me. Now, we're just going to straight up charge him. What you're trying to do is, if you don't know this, the only place you can hurt him is in critical areas, or purple spots. And so you're just gonna want to constantly be spraying him, and just trying to hit those purple spots. Don't even bother really aiming that much, because the Anarchies are known for not having much damage. And as you can see, when you're behind the pillars, Crawmerax cannot see you, so you can sneak up from behind and really out of the back. As you see, you can make quick work of Crawmerax. And you're just shooting these HIV balls at you, and that's a good place to phase walk to be able to dodge the damage. And right here, we're going to sneak up behind him and try to hit his back spot. Because he's close, we can use the Steel Anarchy and he got his back. Now you may have been wondering why I wanted to use a shock, corrosive, and fire weapon. And it's in situations like these when you have minions attacking you relentlessly. The shock weapon is good against craw maggots, the fire weapon is good against the green crawworms, and the corrosive weapon is good against purple armored crawworms. That's also, if you get into a sticky situation, that's how you get yourself up from the ground. If you go into second wind, you just spray your weapon at one of those 3 minion types. Now right here I just took out his second to last limb, so I'm going to switch to my Catalyst mod in order to have that +2 find rare items, so it can hopefully find a pearlescent or more legendaries. And right here what I was trying to do is I was trying to not kill him, so he would do his dive bomb move so I can show you how to dodge it, but I'm just gonna have to explain that to you because you don't want to do it. What you do when you do the dive bomb is either you go into phase walk, but sometimes you don't have phase walk. So what you can do is you can quickly run behind the pillars, and if you're behind the pillar when he's coming from the ground, then it won't hurt you. And right here I just killed him. Now a good way to search through the loot is to pick up all the orange/legendary weapons first. It helps you organize through and see what's good and what's not, and so you're not going to constantly be backtracking. The second tip for going through the loot is to just do circles around the loot. And then you do 2 or 3 circles around the loot, and on about the 3rd time, you can go through the middle and see what's good. Now, next I'm going to be doing Mordecai, and eventually I'll be doing all 4 characters. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like and subscribing. And as always, this has been Stallion049, and thanks for watching.